The therapeutic community modality is a self-help social learning treatment model used for clients with problems of drug abuse and other behavioral problems such as alcoholism, stealing, and other antisocial tendencies. As a treatment of model, it includes four categories, namely behavioral management, intellectual and spiritual aspect, emotional and social aspect, and vocational survival aspect. In these regards, the therapeutic community modality provides a well-defined structure for asynchronous and focused implementations of a virus interventions, strategies, and activities undertaken by the agency, such as individuals and group counseling, moral, spiritual values formations, work or job placement referral, vocational, livelihood and skills training, health, mental and medical service, literacy and educations, community service, client self-help organizations, payment of civil liability, environment of ecology, sport and physical fitness. The success of therapeutic community treatment model is also anchored on the implementations of restorative justice. To highlight the principles of the restorative justice, offenders are recognized to indemnity victims and render community service to facilitate the healing of the broken relationship caused by the offending the concerned parties. So meditations and conferencing are also utilized in special cases to mend and to restore clients' relationship with their victim and the community. The therapeutic community treatment modality, restorative justice, and deployment of BPS integrated into the rehabilitation programs have yielded tremendous outcomes in the rehabilitations and reformations of probationers, paroles, pardons, and the first-time trial offenders. And now we will move to restorative justice and retributive justice. So restorative justice is a process through which the offenders accept responsibility for their misconduct to those injured and to the community, which, in response, allow the reintegrations of the offenders into the said community. So restorative justice treatment crimes as a violations of people's and relationship. So it creates an obligations to make things right through proactive involvement of the victims, ownership of the crimes by the offender, and the participations of the community in the research for solutions which promote repair, reconciliations, and to reassurance. So there are the basic elements of the restorative justice. So unlike in the traditional justice system, the restorative efforts is a holistic response of a crimes or a conflict which needs to be attended to in all this relationship to be able to strengthen community fabric. The referring relationship of stakeholders do not mean creating a friendly and positive attitude between them. So it means restoring appropriate balance of the power among the stakeholders. Retributive justice is defined as a form of justice that focuses on the punishment of the offender, not on the rehabilitations. So it is more a focus on just punishing the wrongdoer rather than trying to help them in any way to seeing them as someone who made a mistake. Restorative justice, however, is meant to rehabilitate and get the offender back into the society while focusing on the victim of the crimes. So it is the offenders is being rehabilitated to fit for the social norms and laws. So retributive justice is a justice process characterized by the impositions of the punishment in violations of penal law. So typically by the institutions of criminal law, the process generally involves the determinations of guilt followed by the impositions of the appropriate sentence such as fine or imprisonment. So its object is to condemn the act of perpetrators and to deter others from the doing the same in the future.